Hey guys, it's Dream Eater again. So I had a commenter, and I'll show her that I'll show that commenter here in a second. But this commenter bring up something that I wanted to make a video on, and that was about why do we let these companies just do this to us, like Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro, specifically like with MTG, and Bushiroad kind of did this with Deer Days. I have a whole thing on that, but regardless, that's not the point here. The point is we kind of just let ourselves get stepped on a lot, and it's gotten to the point where when I saw this video from MTG Moxman where it says players surrender to Phyrexia, I was infuriated simply because of the fact people are buying Magic cards still. People are still giving WotC our money. And I let that anger kind of just simmer for a bit, and I was really thinking, okay, I need to make a video on this. I need to freaking get my thoughts out of here. And then I kind of stopped for a second, and I kind of just remembered, my LGS and all that stuff. And then I kind of thought for a second, do I really want Magic to end because of WotC's BS? And it's not something I really thought of before, to be honest. And I just think it's hard to put into words. It's just like, I guess it's not that hard. Realistically speaking, do I want Magic the Gathering to end? Do I want this card game of over 20 years to end all because of WotC's mismanagement and arrogance? No. And that's because, well, yes, I'm so mad with WotC and I don't want to give him another dime. I still want to play Magic. I still want to play this game because it's a card game, for goodness sake. We still have the community, and, there's still people who like to play this game. And, well, sure, it's not exactly cheap to buy the cards. The thing is, we have proxies. We can make proxies a popular thing if we wanted to. Edit, this is post Dream Eater here talking. When I say what I say when I say we can make proxies popular, I mean to this extent that we do it as a protest against WotC. Not to say that proxies aren't already a thing, because they're already a huge thing. People much rather play with proxies than with the actual Magic cards. You mostly just buy Magic cards just for the investment, but just wanted to make that quick interjection. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean like that people aren't using proxies, because they are. I wanted to make that clear. Okay, thank you. You know? And as far as like the LGSs, well, if that's the case, then I'd say, I'm kind of in the personal opinion, LGSs should do more than just sell card games. I think it should be more of like a kind of like a cafe kind of thing, where it's like you come, you chill with friends, you play games, you order coffee, you maybe order the next booster sets, maybe like there has to be some kind of like specialty like coffee holders to keep it from spilling all over the cards. That would just be a mess, but that's not the point here. I feel like card shops should be, a place for players to kind of just gather and just chill, vibe, and, build community. It should be like an open thing. Okay, again, I just want to be clear with what I'm saying here is I know that's basically what LGSs are, but I'm talking about more like mainstream, like the LGS of Starbucks, or Starbucks of LGS kind of thing. Okay. And that's honest to God what I want out of a card game. It don't gotta be Magic, it don't gotta be just Vanguard. I just want that to be a thing. I wanna see a card game, or just a game in general, that brings people together, because these games, look up the history of like baseball or football or anything. These games in general, games in general, people, is what I'm talking about, not just card games. They have a way of bringing people together of all races, ethnicity, or, well, that's the same thing, ethnicity, race, whatever, gender, anything. Because a game is just a game. You do it to have fun, you do it to play, and you do it to make connections with people. And that is kind of why I'm always drawn to these kinds of games. Board games specifically, or just games that require, interaction with another person in the IRL sense. I mean, video games can only get you so far together. I mean, maybe through Discord and stuff. That's like its own niche, but yeah. Yeah. I really feel like what WotC is doing is just trampling over something that could become something really cool and really big, and it already is big, but it could be even bigger. It could be like the next huge thing if they play their cards right. And I think that's what infuriates me with WotC is they don't want to even attempt to do that. They just want to make the quick bucks. Okay, well, no, I should be more accurate. Chris Cox and Cynthia Williams, and I think Chris Cow. That's a new name that's been coming up. I thought people were just calling Chris Cox Chris Cow because his last name sounds like a slur. But, Anyway, my point being, I get so mad because I feel like, if you're not going to actually put effort and love into this game that you are working for, then you don't deserve to freaking, live, basically. And that is a messed up way of thinking on my end. And I really am just kind of reflecting on this whole drama thing. It's just kind of it's infuriating. Because as much as I want this whole thing to become a reality, this whole world where games are like more just played and just people use them to just bring themselves together and not tear each other apart. It's frustrating. But then again, my thoughts are kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Unreasonable? Yeah, that one. But yeah. So let me shout out the commenter real quick. It was this one. By Rinzi. Why do you think we still play TCG after being stuck in this hell for years? And I think it is due to that dream. That dream of wanting to have that kind of place where people are connecting through these games. But it's people like WotC who take that dream and just use it for their own means. And it's disgusting. But yeah, I'm not sure if we can do anything about it, to be honest. I really don't know if it's even possible to get to that level. But I want to believe it is. I really want to believe that this is possible. And the only way we can get to that place is if we all make a change. And we all change each other together. And I don't expect this video to really be seen by probably more than 500 people, 200 max. But if you do watch this, and you have the same dream I do, give me a like. Do comment your feelings on the idea. And if you want more content like this, go ahead and subscribe. If you feel like we can make something, I want to hear it from you guys. I want to hear what you guys think. Sorry for the late videos and such. I do have an idea of the next video I want to make, but just thought I'd make this as a aftermath of the OGL drama. But yeah. Anyway, love y'all, and hope everyone is doing a good job. Good day. Hope everyone's having a good day. I can't think right now. I always do this, don't I? I gotta start recording on the weekends.